Hello, YouTube, and good Friday to the 3 people who watch me. Well, actually, it's 2 because I'm including myself. But once again, I'm out here in my backyard from Florida with my 2 dogs. That one right there is Nina. And this one over here is Diesel. He's a tried and true gecko hunter, so he's always trying to get the lizards. And the other one, she just kind of hangs around. But today, on this glorious Friday, I just can't help but I got to say something about it. Now, I put out a video about Colin Kaepernick and Nike coming together for probably one of the dumbest pairings of 2 individuals, or an individual and a corporation, to ever come down the line. I'm sure there's some others out there. I just can't think of them at the time right now. But what I wanted to bring up now is a lot of you people, I'm seeing a lot of people out here getting pissed off at Nike, pissed off at Kaepernick. And you know, the bottom line is simply this. Kaepernick don't give a fuck if you're pissed at him. Nike don't give a fuck if you're pissed at them. They don't care. Okay? You are being currently manipulated by the media if you are in a fucking firestorm about Nike and Colin Kaepernick. I don't like it either. I think it's a slap in the face to a lot of American veterans. I think it's a slap in the face to the military world in general. Kaepernick's an asshole. Nike's an asshole for hiring him. But the bottom line is simply this. Nike is damn sure of what they're doing. They know that this is going to bring their name to the top of the charts. That's what they want. They want the free advertising via our media. And our media, papers, television, radio, they all strive for one thing. And what's that one thing? Ratings. How do you get ratings? You get people to watch you. How do you get people to watch you? You inflate everything and spin it so it sounds like it's the end of the fucking world. And that's what they're doing to you people right now. And most of you people are falling for this bullshit. I just read a story locally here. Some clown burned down his fucking garage and part of his house trying to burn his Nike tennis shoes in protest and film it. Well, now this dumbass has just lost his house. His house is uninhabitable. Nope, I was trying to catch a gecko. I'm going to hold him up, show it to you. But now this is just a classic example of how weak-minded people interpret what the media is telling them. First off, never believe a fucking word that the media says to you. Don't believe a word of it, because it's all pre-processed bullshit that has been filtered down, watered down, and thrown in the right keywords that all the experts that work at the media say, well, we use this word because that'll make people think. They don't want you to think. Diesel. Sorry, he's eating grass. See? He's over there eating that shitty grass. Diesel! Stop! I don't know. Ever since I got down to Florida, my dogs want to eat grass. That's all they want to do is eat grass. I mean, I know a little bit about dogs, and when dogs generally eat grass, that means that they're trying to get themselves to regurgitate because they got an upset stomach. But for 3 months now, they've got upset stomachs, but yet they eat every day. So the media wants you to do all this crap. They want you to feel a certain way, so they're going to pre-program you. And they pre-program you with catchwords. They pre-program men with good-looking broadcasters. They pre-program women by spinning stories to show them how it affects women when it doesn't. It's all bullshit. Don't believe it. Don't watch your news. I mean, I watch the news. I watch it because I like to hear the local stuff, the stuff that they can't spin. Like when they do prostitution stings, I like to just see if there's anybody getting busted that I know. It's just fun stuff for me. But they will do this to you. They will spin shit like they're spinning this Nike and Colin Kaepernick teaming up. They don't want you to have any opinion. They want you to watch. That's all they care about. And as long as those Nielsen ratings, bleh, as long as that Nielsen ratings are in their favor, their job is done. Everybody that works at the news media outfit, if the ratings are where they're supposed to be and they're getting their fair share, they're happy. They don't give a fuck if they're telling you a bold-faced lie. They don't care if they're telling you a half-truth. They don't care if they're telling you anything. They don't care. They have no feelings toward us as individuals. They just don't give a shit. Where's my dog? There she is. Now she's eating grass. So what you gotta figure out, you gotta figure things out for your own. Okay? Now, granted, we have numerous ways of getting information these days. But then again, the internet's corrupt unless you have a true source that you can trust that's been verified. It's like for many years I used to listen to Snoops. And they were the guys that told you things were true or if they were false, whatnot. And I thought they were really, these hard-hitting, investigative type of people. And they weren't, as it turned out. They found out it was a husband and wife team out of Indiana. And they were using all the money that they were getting from advertisers to party, to fly around the world, exotic places, dinners, hotel stays at fancy hotels. Excuse me. And then they found out that half the time they weren't even researching how they came to their answers. One of their assistants came forward and said that the extensiveness of their researching, they went on the internet and asked that question, and then they went with just a majority of what their results that came back were. So if you typed in, or if they, you wanted to find out, Snoops, hey, is Elvis dead? Obviously we all know he is. Maybe he isn't. Who knows? But by the time they got done with the question, the answer would have been, no, he's still alive. He lives in southern Georgia, and he works as a swing manager at McDonald's. Because that just shows you can't trust a single person in the media at all. Not one bit. And that's really, really sad because when I was a kid, when I was like 10, 11, I used to live up near Chicago. And you could watch the nightly news. And those older guys that are now, some of them are dead, some of them are just retired. I'm talking, well, first off, Chicago is probably the best for, hey, come here. Dogs are running off. They're chasing something. So, see, let me show you. They're running off. Come here. He's got something in there. I don't know exactly what it is. Hang on, I'll get right back here. Okay, that was interesting. Had to cut the camera off there. The dogs were chasing something and had to make sure they weren't going to get it because I have no idea what they were chasing. And out here in Florida, there's things out here that will kill us and kill them. And plus, you got all these woods behind me here, and they were right chasing something over there into this area here, and I couldn't have them go back there and get hurt. Last thing I need is to take the dog to the vet. Because, like I said, you have no idea what's there. But back to the media. God, it's been like 15 minutes since I came. I forgot where I was at. But when you have people who overreact to to any situation in the media, to any situation whatsoever in the media, for the sake of this video, the Kaepernick Nike thing. Okay, you got people out here burning their shoes, torching their shoes, torching their Nike apparel, and the heading under the caption is "Fuck you Nike," "Screw you Nike." Again, there's something back in the woods I just heard over here. You know, just my luck. I keep my eye on the screen that way and make sure nothing's gonna come up and bite me. But you people, you don't understand something, and that is simply this: if you burn a Colin Kaepernick jersey and you put it on YouTube or you put it on social media, he don't care. You burn your Nike shoes, your Nike apparel, and you film it and you say, fuck you, Nike, they don't care. They don't fucking care. You want to get back at Nike and Kaepernick, or you want to get back at just one of them? Real simple. Don't buy their shoes. Don't buy their shit. Don't buy anything with Nike on it. If you have a Nike symbol on the back of your car, like I see a lot of people have them, they don't give a shit if you have that on there before you had it on there or after. So just leave it. It doesn't matter. I would take it off personally myself. But if we stopped as a collective society, stopped buying Nike apparel and didn't constantly have the urge to, like some people, they just have to have name brand shit. They just have to have it. My ass doesn't wear nothing but these types of jeans. I only wear this type of tennis shoes. I only wear this type of clothes. You're a fucking idiot. Because the average person who sees you dressed up in your $100 fucking shoes or your $400 outfit, nobody gives a fuck except for the next lame asshole who does the same thing. So you're only comparing yourself and being judged by others who are like you. And if you gotta play that fashion role, fucking waste of time, waste of money, waste of effort, waste of everything. I mean, you can tell by my hat. My hat's pretty old. This hat was bought in 2010. Okay? I mean, look at the condition this thing's in. Look at that. That's pretty bad. I got holes in the back of it. Here, let me show you that. See? This hat has been around the block. The hat I had before that, I had for 7 years. And I bought that one. No, I didn't. Did I buy? No, that one was given to me. That one was given to me for my birthday. I had that thing until just part of the brim was still there. Okay? And this hat, yeah, it says Cocoa Beach on it. I got it when we were in Cocoa Beach when me and my wife got married. I bought 2 of them. I still have both of them. I had a coat that before we moved down here to Illinois, I gave it away to Goodwill. That coat was over 20 years old. I had 2 of them. The one got torn up and destroyed. It was like a Carhartt coat for outside. When that one got destroyed, I threw that one away, pulled the other one out of the bag that it was in, and it was 20 years old when I wore it for the first time. And that coat is, somebody probably up in Illinois is going to be wearing that coat this winter and staying nice and warm because of me. See, I don't get this bullshit where you got to go out and you got to buy fucking name brand apparel. Like these fucking idiot bitches that you see in these commercials for, what is it, Poshmark? The one lady, you know, I bought these shoes and I only paid $150 for them. If I'd have bought them at the store, they would have cost me $750. Who in their right fucking mind is going to spend $700 on a pair of fucking shoes? Okay? Come on. So, just don't buy Nike shit. If they're sponsoring something, don't go. If Kaepernick is making an appearance on behalf of Nike in your area, don't go to boo him, or don't go there and just to boo him. Just don't go. Because right now, Nike is capitalizing big time off of all this media frenzy that they're getting for absolutely free. This is the oldest trick in fucking corporate history. That's what they do. This is how they get people to buy their product. This is how they get their name on the top of everybody's talking list. They want you to be pissed off. They want you screaming. They want you out in the streets yelling at them. It's like a dog that if you have and you beat the dog, but the dog comes to you every day. Negative attention. Any attention is good attention. Bad news travels faster than good news. So Nike did this on purpose. Just don't be part of the fucking sheep. Don't fall for all this bullshit that the media is spinning. Because they are in it too, because now Nike is going to start, they're going to start advertising on these stations. And that's what it all boils down to, is it's the bottom line is the dollar and the ratings. The news media doesn't give a flying fuck about anything that you or me feel. They just don't care because it's not beneficial to them. What is beneficial to them is spinning stories so idiots like the guy here in Florida who burned his fucking house down will see, and because he's a weak-minded individual, he got that crazy notion in his head, I'm gonna go burn my fucking shoes and record this whole thing, and I'm gonna be 15-minute famous on the internets. And you know damn well that's what he's doing, because they show a picture of him. The guy looks like he's got an IQ of a zipper. Okay? I mean, this guy, let me put it this way. This guy is so dumb looking. If he was to talk to you, you'd have... one time my little brother ate a bunch of Scrabble tiles, and when he shit them out, he still made more sense than this guy who burned his shoes and burned his house down. Okay? It's just unbelievable. I just don't get people. We are sheep in this world, and it's ridiculous. Before there used to be a time when I was younger, somebody do something stupid on the news, and people go, that guy's stupid. That was it. You didn't have people for months, years later talking, oh, did you hear about that stupid guy? Yeah, he's really stupid. No, it's this guy's an idiot. He did something stupid. Look at it, learn from it, don't do it. No, not today. No, now because there's too much 15 minutes of fame out there for everybody. Everybody wants that little section. They want that one little viral video. They want that one little thing. And the thing is they don't give a fuck about how they get that viral video, instant fame, 15 minutes of fame, whatever you want to label it as. They don't care how they get it. If they get it for doing something stupid, especially in this world now, it seems that the dumber the act is that gets you virally famous or whatever, the more ridiculous it is, the more you can benefit from it. And just look at some of these talk shows that are on when they bring these goddamn idiots out there, these fucknuts. First one that comes to my mind is there was a while back, and this is many years ago. There was a dumbass who thought it would be cool to strip down to his underwear and jump in the Burger King dishwashing vat and take a bath. And of course, one of his numb-nutted friends filmed it. Well, the idiot lost his job, but in return, and I saw an interview with him after it happened, probably a year after it happened. And he said, yeah, he lost his job, he lost his place to stay because he couldn't get a job, but his rap career took off. It must have taken off because I've never heard of the guy. I think his rap career took off, packed its bag, caught a bus, and left him because they didn't even know he was a dumbass. Now, see, that's another thing I don't understand is these guys who, I'm a rapper. Oh, you are? Okay, well, great. Here's my Christmas presents, fuckface. Start to work, I don't get these younger guys. They want this instant fame. They want this instant glory. And the media feeds into this by showing us how stupid these people are. Here's a stupid person again. Watch the video. Okay, 5 people might watch that video. 3 of those people are going to go, I'm going to do what he did. People don't learn. People do not learn. Now, you know what? There's going to be more people out here who are going to be pissed off about this Colin Kaepernick Colin Kaepernick and Nike teaming. And there's going to be more people out here who are going to burn their Nike apparel. I'm sure YouTube is going to be flooded. Or if it isn't already, I just refuse to watch them because I think it's stupid. But, you know, you're going to get all these people out here who are going to start doing this shit. And for what? Why? What is it going to do? Except for give you either 15 minutes of glory or 15 minutes of shame. I mean, look at the guy I just told you about who burned his house down here in Florida. The stupid fucker burned his house down. Okay, now his family has no place to live because he was hunting for a viral video. He was going to show Nike. Well, he showed him, didn't he? He showed him how to go from having a house to being homeless with just one can of lighter fluid, a pair of tennis shoes, and a lighter. First off, if you're going to burn something, no matter what it is, would you not make sure that you're not going to burn it so close to your house that your house is going to catch on fire? Wouldn't you come out into like an area like this, put out a little trash can or something, throw them in there, fire pit, throw them in there, watch them burn? No, not this dumbass from Florida. Nope, I'm going to burn them right next to my fucking house. But then again, based on the way the guy looked, damn mosquitoes, based on the way the guy looked, and I guess this mosquito must be a friend of his. Jeez, get away from me. But based on the way this kid looked, he didn't look like he had the full workings of a functioning brain upstairs, okay? He actually has tattooed across his forehead, it says racist. Tattooed in bold fucking letters across his forehead says racist. And what do you want to bet? What do you want to bet if you could talk to this baboon, this moronic piece of shit? What if you could talk to him and you could get solid, straight answer from him? I bet you if you asked him, "Hey, dude, do you have a music career?" He'd fire right back with, "Yeah, man, I'm a rapper." Now, see, if I was a rapper and I was kind of out there doing my thing and I was semi-famous where I was, people knew my name a little bit, I would be pissed off at these guys. I would be so pissed off at these pieces of shit saying that they're rappers and they're doing dumb things. But then again, that's a completely stupid genre of music and people. Okay, yeah, all right. I can almost hear the comments now. Fuck you, rap's awesome, dude. No, rap is stupid. Rap is not even a musical form. I mean, come on. We're making people famous for sitting in a basement, making mixtapes of their, Oh, wow, you're talented. Did you think that all up by yourself? How about breaking out a guitar or a set of drums, getting a studio, and writing your own fucking shit? You know why they don't do it? Because they can't. There's that goddamn mosquito again. That's why they don't do it, because they can't. And those are the people that the media targets, because those are the ones who think that 15 minutes of fame is going to come their way if they do something more outrageous than the last guy they saw. Now, this guy burns his shoes and burns his house down. Now, I would not doubt it if there comes a time where we see in the news down here in Florida where somebody purposely sets a house on fire using Nike shoes and are going to think that that's a good idea. Yeah, I know. You're thinking, no. Yeah. Because the one thing I've learned about Florida, there are some strange people in this state. It must be the heat. I think the heat gets to their brains after a while and pickles them, or dries them out, or does something to them, because there are just some strange people in this state. Most of the times, I mean, just here at my house, I can look out the door and I can see people walking down the street sometimes, and they do things that just, I shake my head. And then 5 minutes later, there's somebody else that comes by and tops it. You know, it's just ridiculous, the things that happen down here in Florida. I mean, I love Florida. I'm glad I'm down here. It's a place I've always wanted to come live. But, man, and I'll tell you what, if you want to get an idea what it's like to live where I live, watch Live PD, okay? Now, granted, I live in an area that's not bad. We don't live in a really bad area. But we do live in the county that they do film in, which is Pasco. And let me tell you, when I was in Illinois and I was watching Live PD from Pasco County, Florida, I would think, oh, this isn't real. I mean, you know, this is set up, or this is a joke. They're not jokes. That's how these people are down here. I used to live in Tennessee, and I thought the people in Tennessee were kind of not quite together. And then I came down here, and man, oh man, this is a media influenced area. These people will, I mean, you could hand some of these people I see walking down the road, you could hand them a National Enquirer and say, everything in here is absolutely 100% true. And they go, really? Damn. But then, the one thing that really shocked me and my wife, when we first got down here, we had to purchase an air conditioner because our bedroom didn't have one. So we dreaded going to Walmart. Oh, dreaded it. But Walmart had one on sale. Okay, so bite the bullet and you go. And we kept thinking, man, we're going to get there and nobody's going to know nothing. Everybody's going to be, I don't know. Because that's the way it is in Illinois. Every Walmart in Illinois, if you ask a simple question, you get the standard Walmart answer from the employees, which is, I don't know. You work here. This is your department. Yeah. Well, can you tell me where I can find this item? I don't know. I'll have to get a manager for you. And then you think, okay, yeah, it's just some dumb kid. I'll get it. I'll get what I need. So then the manager comes over. The manager's younger than the dumb kid who just helped you. And they're all hung up on the title that they're manager of that department. And, hey, where can I get this item? I don't know. Or they'll look at the guy that works for them and go, do we have this in stock? And he gets the answer, I don't know. So you come from that in Illinois to down here. We were on, I forget which Walmart it was. We walked in, and I mean, I despise Walmart. I don't go to Walmart unless I absolutely have to. But we walked in, I thought, oh, this is going to be an effort in futility. Walked up to this guy, hey, we're looking for air conditioners. Certainly, that's 3 aisles down to your left. They'll be on the right-hand side. I thought, okay. This jagoff is just telling me this just to get me to go. But we go down 3 aisles, turn left, turn right. Hey, what do you know? There's air conditioners there. And as we're going, I forget how we got talking to somebody, but we started talking to some other employee there. Something about the price or something. And he goes, well, did you check it on Walmart online? I said, no, why? Well, you'll be able to get it cheaper. And I'm thinking, oh, great. So he's going to tell me this and he's going to walk away. Well, not only does he not walk away, he looks it up on his own phone for us, gives us the code, and tells us when we go up to the register, tell them that you got to get it online for cheaper, and they'll knock off, I think it was like $4 or $5. It's like, are you shitting me? This guy's on his game. Every experience we've had in the couple of times that we've been to Walmart in the few months that we've been down here, and other stores that, like Home Depot, you know, the big box stores. Down here, oh, and like the Walgreens down the street from us. They have an older Hispanic dude who runs the cash register. This guy is on fire, man. I mean, he knows every aspect of that store. And if he can't fix it, it can't be fixed. The guy's phenomenal. But I can't believe how these people can do this shit down here. You would think in a state like Florida, where the average person is either, not in their right mind or on crack or something like that, from all the horror stories you hear about Florida. Then you get into a store, a big box store, and the people know what they're talking about. And I don't mean it's just a generalization they give you. They give you down to the fucking shelf level it's on. We were buying bottled water from Home Depot. Or was it Home Depot or Lowe's? I think it was Lowe's. One of those big box stores. And they sell the 5-gallon bottled water. Well, I made a comment to the woman. I said, man, this $6 or $7 for 5 gallons of water is ridiculous. And she kind of leans over me. She says, look, if you want to get water cheaper, we have these things called watermill expresses. It's $1 for 5 gallons. Just bring your own jug. She says, hell, just use these jugs. We don't care. I thought, really? And I thought she was screwing with me. Sure as shit, man. We went down the road. The next time we had to get water, we took these 2 empty 5-gallon jugs that we had, and there they were. And with that being said, my ex-landlord just pulled up, so I got to get out of here, and we will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.